5 seconds later, I'm making this new video. Okay, so my whole point, I'm making crinkly noises, dropping stiff. Okay, so, my whole point in making that last video was basically try and be like, you should do this to get over your writer's block. Well, only thing I really did was talk to Mariah about just my series, and I was like, I don't really like it right now, and I don't know, people are bugging me about writing, and one thing, like, I know I'm not writing. I haven't really been able to write since November last year, and any little bit that I do write, I'm happy with, or I'm happy that I'm writing, I guess. But people on Skype, they're like, oh, are you doing Nano? Or actually weeks and weeks ago, they were like, hey Allie, how's your novel idea? And I'm like, I've been reading more than writing. That was right after I made this channel. And then a couple weeks later, he messages me, how's writing? And my response was non-existent, because it was non-existent, and it's still non-existent, really. And then he messages me yesterday, are you doing Nano? And my response was, ha 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 ha. No. Not really. That was my response, because I hit a block and I was like, I'm done. I would rather sit in my bed and read and not write right now. I am trying to work on a short story that's not coming to me, and the serial seems like it could be in a short story, and it's all these ideas and things that bother me. And I didn't say anything to him because I don't really like talking to him. He's nice, but I don't like being forced into a conversation. I have other things to talk about besides my writing. I like books, I like comics. Talk to me about that. Don't talk to me about my novel idea, especially when I've hit a block. This is me. Writing. Oh. You can't pass this. This is your writer's block. You're not inspired right now. You don't like your plot. You don't have a plot. You're just going to keep hitting this block until you just eventually give up. That's what I'm like right now. So, to kind of overcome that, I guess, I was talking, and I feel like talking about it makes me feel a little better, and then I realized if I'm not going to do Nano, then I can at least keep up with my weekly release thing, and I've come to the conclusion that I will do Nano. It's just a matter of if I'm going to win on time. But I have today and tomorrow to catch up. It's like 10,000 words. I can do it. I've done this before. No, I haven't, but I've done Nano. I just haven't written 10,000 words in 2 days, but okay. Nonetheless, when I'm writing, words flow easily. I am going to word war tonight. I'm going to word sprint. I'm going to write like a crazy person as soon as I have some stew in my system. I get on my couch, I sit down, and there's a bowl of stew in front of me. I'm gonna eat it. After I eat it, I might eat another one, to be honest. Might eat another one because I'm hungry. I ate some Skittles for my lunch. Until stew. Okay. Eat my stew. I'm gonna sit down on my couch. I'm gonna pet my kitty cats. And then I'm gonna get my laptop and I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna listen to my music, and I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be like, yay, I can write. And then I'm not gonna look back at it, because when I look back at it, I'm like, ugh. And sometimes I'm not like, ugh. I'm like, oh, okay. And then when I'm done with that, write and word sprint and word war, and maybe do the write or die thing like I did. That's how I got through my first Nano. But besides just talking about it, my advice would be do something that contributes to the novel, but doesn't have to necessarily do with writing. For example, I made my Facebook page. I made my Twitter. I am putting myself out there. I am advertising it to my friends and family that I am writing something. And if I don't keep up with it, then I will be disappointed in myself. And like the thing that made me write last night was I have done this for 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks. I am going to do it again for a third week. And I have a friend who lives in Scotland named Chloe who, she's like my #1 fan. And I've been posting them on her wall and being like, look, here's part 2. Oh, here's part 3. Yay. So I probably, oh crap, it's Friday. I need to write something for Chloe. That's basically how I got through that. So do something that doesn't have to necessarily do with writing, that can still make it known that you're writing. Maybe advertise to your friends and family that you are writing something, even if you don't really know what that something is, and if they know and you know. And whether it be you're writing a novel, you're writing a weekly serial, we're writing a monthly serial, whatever you're writing, have them know about it and talk about it to them and just inspire yourself. Get some inspiration that they're going to be disappointed if I don't update this week. I mean, that works. That's what I thought. I mean, it doesn't really have to do with Nano, but just having a weekly thing. Hey, I'm going to update on Saturday. It's helping me keep writing, even if it's really last minute, because it's how I work. I'm like, oh crap, gotta put something up today. I am going to actually get a set time that I do it on Saturdays, because if I do write this weekend, I will be writing them in advance. And I will be queuing them in advance. So that's fun. That's really all I have to say in this video. I am going to work in 10 minutes now, 12 technically, but I'm going to actually walk out there like in a minute. So I'll upload these later when I'm home. So by the time you're watching this, I will be sitting on my couch eating stew. Yay! Okay, I'm going to end this video now and just maybe mess with my Facebook some. Yeah. Okay, bye guys.